Hey, what's going on to the best group of friends and family on YouTube? As you can see, I got my truck behind me, and from the title, I think you put two and two together. This is a video of the first 5,000 kilometers of ownership with this thing. I say 5,000 kilometers, it's actually like 45, 46, 4,700 kilometers right now. It's just taken me a little bit longer to get there, but the experience has been less than ideal, and I'm going to get into the details about that here shortly. As you can see, the truck has aftermarket wheels on it, and those came about a year earlier than expected. I was going to rock the stocks for the first year and a bit until winter came, and then I was going to grab a set. So let's start off with the first issue that I ran into with this thing. I just want to start off by saying that the truck has been absolutely phenomenal. I love this truck. The new F-150 is absolutely gorgeous, and this truck has been, I've had no issues with it, except for one exception, which I guess on the 2021s and 2022s, there's a problem with when you put it into reverse. There's a little, you know what, I'll just show you. We'll just keep going on with the story. So, first thing, I took my truck into service to get a tire rotation and an oil change at a Ford dealership here in Edmonton, Alberta. And I got the truck back. I was sitting in the waiting room. Me and my wife went for a drive down to the lake. I came out from the lake and I looked at my wheels and they were all scuffed up really, really bad. I'll see if I have pictures still on my phone. I don't know if I do, but it was just atrocious. And you could tell it was done by an impact gun. So there was really, really bad scarring in the holes and like on the spokes up here on two wheels. Really bad. So they wanted to keep my truck for a week and fix the wheels. I said, the hell with that. I don't trust my truck in your guys' possession. You can't even put wheels on, for crying out loud. So I ended up buying a set of wheels, and I just gave them my stock wheels to refinish. And they refinished them, and they looked good, so I'm semi-happy about the result about that, but I'm not happy that I can't go into a Ford dealership for an oil change and for a tire rotation, and my truck's wheels were damaged. Like, that's just crazy to me, but whatever. I wrote it off as, maybe it's a new kid. We all make mistakes. It's unfortunate it happened to me, but let's move on. So I move on. So issue number 2. I took my truck in for 3M redo because they didn't do a very good job of the 3M. So they were going to redo it, and they did, and they sucked the second time at doing it. And it was in for an AC recharge because some of the vehicles came with like half-loaded AC because there was a shortage. I guess my truck was one of them. So I got my truck back, and there was a really big nick. And I think I have this photo, so I'll put it up on the screen if I have it. But there was a really big nick right here, down to the metal. And thankfully, I took a video. In both instances, I took a video of my truck before it went to service. So I highly recommend all of you, before you take your truck into service, it doesn't matter if it's going to Ford or not, take pictures and video of your truck. You're going to thank yourself later, because I sure did. It was evidence to show that it was time-stamped as well, that the morning of, I took my truck to Ford, my truck was mint. I got it back home. I didn't have time to get out at the dealership and look around because it was really stormy. So when I got home, by the time I got home, it was clear. And I seen that nick. So what did they do? Well, they took my truck in, and they have a body shop. And the body shop, what they did, they say they took the fender off, but I'm 99% sure they didn't, and the reason why is because when you open up the door sill, you can still see all the bolts have the paint seal on them from factory. So I'm Pretty sure they didn't take the fender off. Thank goodness they didn't, because they're incompetent already. But my fender, you're not going to be able to see it here probably, but you might be able to see it up here. It has atrocious orange peel. So I don't know if the camera is going to pick that up or not, but it's just bad. Like, so bad. I hope it's picking it up for you guys. But this is supposed to be a professional grade body shop. So not only was my truck damaged from Ford, it was repaired at a subpar level, just horrible. And then they reapplied this 3M here, and they got little chunks of things in the 3M. So at this point, I'm infuriated. Not only that, but look at this. I don't know if you can see it, but there is a clear coat line where they taped. So they actually didn't go in and clear coat the whole edge. All they did was they just clear coated up until right here, all the way, and it's just atrocious. So I phoned them again. I said, you know, you guys need to be professional about this, because this is just ridiculous. I'm embarrassed for you guys. The repair you did was just, you know, like, I could do better in my garage if I had the proper equipment. I could tell you that right now, and I'm not a body guy. So that says a lot. So that was issue number 2. Issue number 3. Issue number 3, the 3M guy, we think it was a 3M guy. No one's owning up to it, of course. But my door panel, when I picked it up, my door panel up here, it's about right here, had a perfect puncture in it by like a 3M, you know, precision cutting knife. And Ford ended up having to replace my door panel. So I'm actually going to show you guys, I'll shut the camera off and show you guys the issue. This is the only issue that I have of my truck, quote unquote issue. Last time I took it to the sorry, my camera cut out again, but I was saying last time I took my truck to the dealership was when they screwed up that fender. It was getting all the recalls done, and there's only 2 outstanding recalls. It looks like this is going to be a 3rd, but besides that, the truck has been awesome, and you know, I love it. I really do. I love the truck, but the dealer and the service experience has been laughable at best. And you know, I'm a car guy. I take pride in my things. I take utmost care of them. I go above and beyond. I've spent thousands of dollars trying to protect this thing, all for Ford dealerships and service to damage my truck. So I'm pretty pissed off about that. And so far it's been lackluster in professionalism, that's for sure. So I'm going to show you the issue I'm having, because a lot of F-150 owners are having this issue, and this issue is tied to the truck outside of the Ford ownership. So just to sum up my experience so far, it's been bad on the dealership and service side, but it's been great with the truck. Every time I get in it, I have a smile on my face. I love driving it. Great gas mileage, lots of power. There's nothing bad to be said about my F-150. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to title this video yet. This is a 2021. I took delivery of it in 2022, but it says that the build date was, I think it was December 2021. So, but I just want to capture all of everything, because this is a 2021, 2022 body style, right? Like generation. So I'm going to show you guys what issue I'm talking about inside. Would you look at that? 4868. So we're almost at 5,000 kilometers. So I'm not lying that much. Oh, look, I was in sport mode. Like I said, I'm getting great gas mileage, 11.8 liters per 100. Just phenomenal. But look, when I go into reverse, so that. And of course, I got it right after I picked this thing up from the body shop. So I just thought it was something else to tack under their unprofessionalism. But apparently, you know, I called Ford, and Ford said a lot of them are having this issue and they don't know the fix yet. So that's really the only issue I've had with my truck thus far. Well, that brings us to the end of the video. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you got something to take away from this, and that is, if you have a brand new vehicle, it doesn't have to be a Ford or an F-150 or anything, always cover your butts. And what I mean by that is take pictures and videos. If the vehicle is leaving your possession and someone is taking possession of your vehicle, take pictures and videos, because at the end of the day, it's your word against theirs. And if they damage it and they're like, hey, I didn't do that, what can you do? You really can't do anything, and you're not going to waste time, money, and resources taking them to small claims court. So I always advise people to, like I did both times, and it saved my skin both times, take pictures and videos of your vehicle leaving your possession, basically, and going into theirs, and make sure it's time stamped, and you should be okay. In my case, you know, it saved me. But in saying that, now I got a fender that is repainted, and I hate that. I don't even want to bring it back to them, to be honest with you, because I don't trust them. And now I have to find a dealership that I trust, and I don't know where that's going to be just yet, because both dealerships I've went to have damaged my vehicle, so that tells you a lot. But anyway, enough of my rant. I hope you guys got some value out of this video. The wheels do look great, by the way, so I really like that. It's like a BBS style, which I haven't seen on a truck yet. So that's one positive, I guess, I could take from this. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to check out the channel for other videos like this. I'm sorry I've been a little late on getting F-150 videos out, but I've been so angry since the last video to now, because I've been dealing with this. So I hope you guys are okay with that. But yeah, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next video. All right, peace.